Good morning. Mm. Today's Saturday, March 28th, the month of March. God. Tomorrow's Palm Sunday. Yeah, we're going to pull. I'm still working with the same decks, the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Rodley Valentine, and also the Tarot of Gemstones and Crystals by Helmut G. Hoffman. How have you been? It was quite a reading the other day. Focused a lot on that I really marveled at how the energy of that Tower card and the Eight of Cups at the end played out. And it really showed, like I said, like there's been something that's occurred and we've really grown on from that. We've outgrown it. And it's more like, and how it played out for me, it was just like knowing that I'd outgrown like a certain way of responding to situations, just my old emotional responses to things that were driving me to being this kind of like, flipping my tail and going away. We're not serving me. I got the opportunity to kind of like choose that way or choose a higher, more spiritual way of working with it, and to be more in that trusting of this is gone, and trusting that when things go away, that something, no matter what it is, is gonna be rebuilt for us in a way that is more appropriate to where we have, what we have grown into. So exciting, right? When we can actually take our hands off the grasping and all of that stuff, and to see what happens, and to maybe like choose a different emotional response than the ones that we kind of our old go-tos, and then see what comes up as a result. And so one of the things that came up for me today in my meditations was about how we have to risk, like I was really thinking about how that mer person was like swimming away from these, but he was going to higher, like the thing that really kind of captured my imagination, and stuck with me, was how he was going to like he was going up towards the instead of being in the deep and with all these like cups and confusion and murk at the bottom, he was going up to kind of like up periscope, right? Up periscope, and see what he can see. Like, I got to pick something different to look at. Like, I need a different perspective. And because I just need to I need something higher. I need to behave higher. I need to change something to change me. That came up in that Micah Tyler song that I felt compelled to post earlier in the week. I want to be different. I want to change. Like, I'm already changed. That came up in the Awakening card, was there too. Like, we've already changed. The Empress, Archangel Gabriel, is again here. Archangel Gabriel is sometimes depicted as a male figure, but it's actually androgynous. It's neither male nor female. But regardless, and then it's birthing something, feeling so abundant that you want to birth something, knowing that you will be cared for. Empress card came up fairly recently in one of our readings. So lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So those wonderful, like wanting to come from a higher ideal, wanting to have the way we emotionally connect to things come from our higher ideals, like the things that we really want. It requires nurturing ourselves and others. It's being willing to say, feel so comfortable and where you are, knowing where you stand in the room, knowing that no matter what, you're held like this child. That no matter what, you're capable of meeting whatever it is that comes, and you have more than enough breadth and abundance to be forgiving and gracious and allowing, people to do whatever. You don't have to put up with bad behavior, you know what I mean? But we don't also need to be, in this corrective, judgmental places. This isn't the card of judgment. We had awakening the other day. Like we were awakening to something different within us. Something different. We've changed. One of the buses that just went by said like vacation in the Blue Ridge. I hail from Washington, D.C. The things, this is kind of the hot seat. But if I can feel like this sitting in the hot seat, we can feel like that sitting in the hot seat. Imagine how things can change around you. When things get hot, like, taking that inner child part of ourselves and saying, you know what? I've got you. Don't worry. We don't have to. Don't worry. I've got you. This small part of me that maybe reactive and wants to be hurt, but I'm bigger than we're all bigger than this. I hear you, and I hear the inner child and the needs, and I can attend to the needs around me within reason. Like this is like also a person who employs great reason. This is an empress. This isn't even a queen. That's like all of the elements, the air, the earth, the emotional, the water, and the fire. This is like all the queens in one. All of those coming forward with a compassionate, open hand, love. Coming from a place of the greatest love. And like I said, we're coming up on Palm Sunday. Towards the greatest act, one of the greatest acts of love that ever occurred to humanity. No matter where you sit with that Christ consciousness, it is the Christ consciousness of being willing to show up, stand up. Like I said, what was that Woody Allen quote? 80 to 85% of success is showing up to begin with. Showing up for yourself enough that, like, I believe in this enough that I'll do anything. I will, sure, I can be generous. Why not? This is a lavish generosity because it's been given to us. We have an example of what that looks like. And he came out all right on the other side. It was tough. But he more than came out of, he ascended. Again, like that 8 of Cups. What can we do on the day-to-day that helps to put us like this as our overall tone? That'd be much. It's there. It's there all the time. 2 of Water. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is a divine partnership. So this is basically the 2 of Cups. This is the 2 of Cups. This is a divine partnership. This is all creative endeavors. This is intuitive. This is like very deep love. Like they're under the water. This is a beautiful, this is a beautiful lagoon that's above them. And they're swimming off to create something. They're riding a dolphin. There's 2 cups with them. Each of them is bringing a cup to this situation. A relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, positive resolution of a conflict. This is acceptance of one another and that we are different people. We're different, these are mer people. We're different, but we see that our goals are the same. And we want to grow our relationship. We want to grow this partnership. I'm bringing my cup. I have a full cup. I'm bringing it to the situation. I have a full cup. I'm bringing it to the situation. What can we make from here? What can we create from here? This is like being of like not even like-mindedness, like-heartedness, like sensing that, you know, sensing. This is two of water. Again, this is also sense, you know, the sensing, intuition, spirit. It's divinely sanctioned on the day-to-day basis. This is this is the central part of the reading. You're coming from a place of abundance, and we're coming on the, how do we work this on the day-to-day? How do we, you know, creating a foundation, like they're at the bottom here, like we're going to swim through whatever, just keep swimming, but we're going to agree to swim together no matter what. Even if things get a little ruffly on the surface, we're not going to let that affect where we are, the deep center, the core, central part of the reading. We're not going to let this shake our core. And this is a relationship that continues to grow closer. So here's one more. And the sun. Wow. Oh my goodness. I don't even know. This is a beautiful, such a positive reading. I mean, they all are. This is on offer no matter what the cards, you know, what's on the deck, what's on the table. This is Archangel Uriel. Happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. The sun can shine, you know, the sun is coming out after what